This question is longest consecutive sequence. You are given an unsorted array of integers nums. You have to return the length of the longest consecutive element sequence. You must write an algorithm that runs in O of n time. So if this is your nums array, then your longest sequence will be 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's the only consecutive sequence. And your output is 4. So over here, I have written the code, and how it works is that the key inside is to only start counting when a number is the start of the sequence. And the way we are checking is that when we are iterating through our set, we are checking if this number, if the number that we are currently at, if we subtract 1 from it, is that particular number is in set. If it's not, then we continue with our if loop. I'll go through the code again as well, like properly, so it will explain better, so you'll understand better. What this is doing is that it's guaranteeing each sequence gets walked through exactly once. And why it's O of n time, that even though in this code there is a nested while loop over here, but the inner loop only runs for numbers that begin a sequence. So across the whole run, each number is visited at most twice. So once in the outer loop and once in the inner walk. So the total work is linear. Also, we are converting it to a set. So that gives us O of 1 lookup. And this is what makes it possible. So let me walk you through the code quickly. So firstly, we are converting the list over here into a set. We do it for two reasons. Firstly, a set provides fast lookup. So if you're checking any number in a number set, on average, it will give us O of 1 time lookup, whereas for a list, it's O of n time. So this is what makes it more efficient. Secondly, because we are converting it to a set, it's also getting rid of any duplicates. So if your number is like this, if it's nums 1, 1, 2, when you convert it into a set, it becomes 1, 2. So it just gets rid of any duplicates. So this is also a quality of a set. Then we are declaring a variable called longest. So this is a running tracker for the longest sequence length that we have found so far. And we're going to start it with 0. Now for number in number set, we are looping over every unique number in our set. And this is the most important line. So if num minus 1 is not in our set, we are only proceeding if the number that we are at, if we subtract 1 from it, if that particular number after 1 is subtracted from it is not in our set. This is checking that number is the smallest number in its potential sequence, that is the beginning. In that case, we have confirmed that num is a sequence start. So the current is a walker that will climb up through a sequence. So we are going to set this number to current, and now our length is 1 because we do have one number in our sequence now. And then now is our while loop, so our inner while loop. So we walk upward, and we're checking if the number that we are at, if current plus 1 is our num set, then we proceed in this while loop. So as long as the next number exists in our set, we step onto it and add 1 to the length. So if you're starting from 1, it checks, is 2 there? Yes, then we move to 2. So our length is 2. Then is 3 there? Yes, we move to 3, and so on and so forth. And then outside this while loop, we will have longest. So after walking a full sequence, we compare its length against the best we have seen, and we keep only the larger one. And this line, it sits inside our if block. So it only runs when we actually walked a sequence, and at the end we just return the longest.